Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. John Cena and Cody Rhodes are slated to compete for the undisputed WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Although the match has been announced, it was never officially formalized on paper, as the champion didn't voluntarily sign the contract. Instead, Rhodes forcibly put the pen in Cena's hand and scrawled his signature, something that is technically considered invalid. Since then, fans have been speculating that the Cenation leader could opt out of the match. Rumors have been circulating that he won't appear at SummerSlam and instead send a message to Cody Rhodes via satellite. The 48-year-old could appear in the Titantron, stating that he never legally signed the contract and therefore is not obligated to defend his title at SummerSlam. John Cena could tell Cody Rhodes that he is sending his acquaintance, Travis Scott, as his replacement to face the latter. While it would be an intriguing scenario, the possibility of it happening is very low. Recent reports from Brian Alvarez state that WWE has internally canceled all SummerSlam plans, which were in discussions involving the popular newcomer. Besides, the company is set to host the biggest edition of the summer spectacle, and John Cena will be part of it at MetLife Stadium. It will be the last time the WWE legend steps into the biggest party of the summer as an in-ring competitor. The company has been building the undisputed WWE Championship match for months, and there is no chance of it getting scrapped. Therefore, Cena and Rhodes will battle each other at the biggest party of the summer as planned. WWE can add another intriguing stipulation to this bout. This match is expected to headline Night 2 of SummerSlam 2025 at MetLife Stadium. John Cena and Cody Rhodes will lock horns in a street fight at SummerSlam. This stipulation will enable both superstars to turn the arena into a breeding ground of chaos. There is a good possibility that Cena could try to use underhanded tactics during the bout against Rhodes. However, he could face a familiar foe from his past, just as the WWE legend tries to win the match using ringside shenanigans. Randy Orton could show up out of nowhere. The Viper could counter any potential inferences for John Cena's allies or neutralize any underhanded tactic from the champion. Orton could spill water on Cena's potential plans, allowing his good friend Cody Rhodes to have a fair match against the 48-year-old. There is a good possibility of it happening, as Randy Orton and the American Nightmare have been seen stepping up for each other on several occasions in the past. Besides, street fight matches are known for their chaotic nature, which often calls for ringside interference. Hence, the WWE Universe could witness a similar situation erupting during the undisputed WWE title matches between John Cena and Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. John Cena has long been one of WWE's most iconic figures, but as the summer spectacle of SummerSlam 2025 approaches, there is intense speculation that the 16-time world champion may not be stepping into the ring against Cody Rhodes as originally rumored. Instead, murmurs within the wrestling world are growing louder that Cena may be preparing to pass the torch in a most unexpected way, not by competing, but by introducing a new WWE talent to stand in his place against the American Nightmare. If true, it could mark a symbolic changing of the guard in WWE and usher in the company's next marquee name in dramatic fashion. Over the last few months, fans had believed John Cena was being positioned to take on Cody Rhodes in what would have been a monumental clash between two of WWE's most inspirational figures. Cena, who has only made sparse appearances in recent years, had been teasing a major return and was seen in several backstage segments during major WWE premium live events. With SummerSlam set to be held in a stadium-sized venue with record-breaking expectations, having Cena vs. Rhodes on the card would have guaranteed box office buzz and global fanfare. However, with Cena's Hollywood commitments stacking up and a recent cryptic promo on Raw, there is now serious talk that WWE is preparing to pivot, and that pivot could involve the introduction of a brand new superstar with John Cena's stamp of approval. For weeks, Cody Rhodes has been hinting at unfinished business and an unknown challenger stepping up to test his limits. While most assume this referred to a veteran or a long-running rival like Seth Rollins or even CM Punk, insider sources have suggested that the plan may be far more forward-thinking. According to reports, Triple H and WWE's creative team are exploring the idea of launching a new star into the stratosphere, with Cena serving as the catalyst. If this plays out on screen, we could see a moment reminiscent of Cena's own debut in 2002, when a young, hungry competitor answered Kurt Angle's open challenge and made an immediate impression by showcasing ruthless aggression. This full-circle moment, where Cena now steps back and introduces a talent ready to lead WWE into the future, fits narratively with his recent messaging. Cena has spoken often about legacy, opportunity, and how the business is bigger than any one man. His respect for Cody Rhodes is well documented, and there's no doubt that Cena believes in helping the next generation thrive. But introducing someone new to face Cody is more than just a storyline twist. It's a high-risk, high-reward gamble that could change careers overnight. The question remains, who could this newcomer be? While no names have been confirmed, a handful of prospects are being whispered about behind the scenes. One possibility is Jacob Fatu, the recent WWE signing who has been tearing up SmackDown and making waves with his unpredictable energy and fierce in-ring style. Fatu is far from a Cena-like babyface, but his physical dominance and star presence are undeniable. If Cena were to introduce someone like Fatu to face Cody, it could be presented not as a literal passing of the torch, but as a test for Cody's championship credibility, an ultimate trial against a dangerous opponent with Cena acting as the one who put it all in motion. Another potential candidate is a surprise signing, perhaps a major name from the independent circuit, or even a shock debut from another promotion. WWE has been more aggressive than ever in its recruitment, especially under Triple H's leadership, and SummerSlam would be the perfect stage to introduce a wrestler who has both the in-ring skills and the charisma to take off instantly. Cena serving as the mouthpiece and hype man for such a debut would immediately bestow credibility and generate mainstream attention. There's also the intriguing scenario that WWE may have already signed a newcomer in secret and kept the identity under wraps in true Triple H fashion. This would amplify the shock factor when Cena's replacement is finally revealed. Much like when AJ Styles debuted at the Royal Rumble or when Cody himself returned at WrestleMania 38, timing is everything. If WWE wants to make a cultural moment out of this match, keeping the identity of Cody's SummerSlam opponent hidden until the final moment, when Cena reveals the surprise, could send the arena into a frenzy. For Cena, this would be another example of his commitment to WWE's future. While his in-ring days are dwindling due to a packed filming schedule and insurance restrictions, he has always stayed connected to the product in meaningful ways. From mentoring Theory in 2023 to his brief appearances with Law Knight, Cena has a way of elevating those around him. If he truly sees someone as the future of the business, putting them in a position to battle Cody Rhodes, arguably WWE's top babyface and champion of the people, would be the ultimate endorsement. Of course, not everyone is convinced this is the right move. There are those in the WWE universe who have longed for Cena versus Rhodes as a once-in-a-generation dream match. Two men who left WWE, returned, and defined their legacies on their own terms. Going head-to-head would tell a story of passion, perseverance, and mutual respect. Removing Cena from that equation might feel like a missed opportunity for some fans. But in today's WWE, long-term storytelling and bold creative moves have become more common, and sometimes that means swerving expectations to create something new and unforgettable. This also raises the question of Cody's role in all this. Will he accept a mystery opponent with Cena's backing? Could he feel disrespected, even blindsided, by the change in plans? There's a real chance this twist could allow WWE to subtly plant the seeds for a more complex character arc for Rhodes. He's been the valiant hero for so long, but how would he react when told he's now a measuring stick for future stars rather than the main attraction? Would Cody feel his spotlight is being stolen, or would he rise to the occasion and prove once again why he deserves to be at the top? The creative possibilities are endless, and that's exactly what makes this scenario so compelling. Cena introducing a new name at SummerSlam will accomplish multiple objectives. It would protect him from the physical toll of another match, allow him to be involved in a major storyline without taking the spotlight entirely, and set up a huge moment for a fresh star. Meanwhile, Cody would still get a featured match, and the mystery opponent angle would generate buzz for days leading up to the event. From a business perspective, it's also a win, with WWE expanding globally and aggressively targeting new markets. Showcasing a fresh face who is positioned as the next big thing can appeal to a wider demographic. Cena's name on the marquee sells tickets and streaming views, but giving fans a true surprise may deliver the kind of viral moment WWE is constantly chasing. After all, some of the biggest wrestling memories come from what no one sees coming. In the grand scheme of WWE storytelling, SummerSlam 2025 may be remembered as a night when the past and future collided in the most dramatic way. If John Cena steps into that ring not to fight, but to introduce the next chapter of WWE history, it will say more about his influence and vision than any promo could. And if that newcomer delivers the performance of a lifetime against Cody Rhodes, we could be witnessing the genesis of WWE's next megastar. Whether it's a debuting powerhouse, a highly touted indie darling, or an NXT breakout with something to prove, all eyes will be on who Cena chooses and how Cody responds. As of now, WWE is keeping its cards close to the vest, fueling the speculation and building anticipation. But one thing is certain, if John Cena is going to step aside, it won't be in silence. It will be loud, impactful, and game-changing. And when that music hits at SummerSlam, the WWE Universe will be watching with bated breath to see whether John Cena is passing the torch or lighting a new one for the next generation to carry into the future. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.